Hello guys, oh my gosh, I'm so happy and chuffed. Hi everybody and welcome back to my favourite field in Devon. This is the one where I found hammered coins, loads of buckles, and I found a Roman coin as well, and it used to be ridge-and-furrow running down this hill. It's been planted since the spring with barley and it's now been cut, so I'm back on it and I'm hoping today we'll find some really cool things. It's nice and wet, the ground, so fingers crossed. See what we can find. I've had a lesson on doing a noise cancel recently, which I'm embarrassed to say I've been doing wrong since I got this manticore. You're meant to hold your finger on the button for a very long time till the number stays stable. So that's what I've just done. Well, we're definitely back in Devon. I've been here for half an hour and so far I've dug 2 signals for a lump of iron. I found a small nail as well. There are no signals here. This is just a reminder what we're dealing with here. There are no signals. So basically there's no trash, but there's also no good stuff. So I've got my work cut out here. It's just a question of just putting the time in and hoping that we find something medieval on these ridge and furrow fields. That was music to my ears. Come on, be something nice, please. Thing is, down here, I've been walking around for about 45 minutes. I've had 3 signals. They've all been a bit scratchy and rubbish. Just getting a good signal is such a buzz. Probably be nothing, but I don't know. You just never know. Not far away from where I found a hammered coin here on what was a ridge and furrow field. The signal's changed a bit now, but it's still there. Oh, hold on a minute, what's that? You know what that is, don't you? Just taking my glasses off. I'm going to savour this moment. I think we all know what this is going to be. Oh wow. Long cross. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Look at that shining in the sun. Oh wow. Do you know what, I had hoped when I saw 42, 43, I hoped that it might be a coin. I'm going to spray it. Hang on, I've got to get my sprayer. My goodness me. Guess how happy I am. It's hard work down here. You just don't find hammered coins down here. So this is an absolute bonus. Let's see what it is. Right, let's see. Let's enjoy this. Wow, look at that. Such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Oh, it's a really nice one, look. Wow. I want to say it's a half groat because it looks very similar to something I found before. There's the monarch. Hello guys, oh my gosh, I'm so happy and chuffed. I just don't find hammer coins down here at all. And I thought I'll come down here because this is a bit of ridge and furrow and it's been harvested. And I have found one penny down here, an Edward penny, but, or maybe two, maybe I found two, one folded one and one quite nice condition. But this is really nice. I think it might be a half groat because it's that kind of size. Like groats are usually quite big, aren't they? But this one's a little bit small. Pretty nice though, isn't it? So happy. Feel a bit bad now for moaning. I've just been sat here all morning going, walking around going, this place is hard work, there's nothing to find. And then I got this really nice signal. And there you go. Just when you think all is lost. Well, I've been in touch with my group of friends. We've got some really knowledgeable people in the group, and I'm told that this is an Edward III half groat. So I was right about the denomination. I just didn't know who the monarch was, but Edward III, it was minted between 1327 and 1377. But interestingly, the Black Death happened in the mid-1300s as well. So whilst this coin was in circulation, the whole of England was under this awful, awful plague, which was wiping out whole villages. I mean, it's almost certain that somebody who lost this coin would have been in some way touched by that plague, whether they lost family, whether they lost friends, maybe they even met their own end through that time from the bubonic plague. So I'm going to go home and wash my hands. But I'm absolutely delighted and thrilled with this little piece of silver history. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? And how funny that it's in this same stripe where I keep finding things here. Buckles, two other Edward pennies, I think earlier ones from Edward I's reign. So I think it's worth me spending some time, like I'm going to grid this area out. I think I'm just going to put my jumper down there, my bag over there, and I'm going to start going up and down in stripes and see if we can't find some more of those beautiful signals. Chuffed is not the word. I'm so happy about this. It means I've got a place to search. It means I've got a plan. I love having a plan. So let's get all my stuff, let's make a square, and let's start searching. Right, there's the first part of the square. There's where I've been searching. And remember that this field would have had ridges and furrows running down it. So I'm going to put my jumper there, and now I'm going to put my other jumper somewhere at the top here. In line with that one. So I'm working my way through this square that I've made, and I've got a different kind of signal this time. 20, 21. I think I can see what it is already. It's a little Tudor button, I think. I actually really like finding these. I think this one's lost its back. That's a couple of 100 years younger than the coin I just found. And what does it tell us? It tells us this field was being used all the way through the medieval and the post-medieval period as ridge and furrow to make food. And the nice thing is that whoever wore this button, their family survived the plague. So that's good news, isn't it? Okay, I've just got another signal. It was a 40, and I wasn't expecting anything, but I can see something here. Can you see it? I don't think it's going to be surely a coin. Oh no. Oh my god, I thought that was a coin. It's a furniture mount. Oh, how cruel. How cruel. God, I thought that was something going to be really big then, did you? Thank you, Sue Ellen, for my lovely mug. I'm having my tea break. I'm watching a tractor up on the hill. It's just getting followed by about 1 billion seagulls trying to eat all the corn. Making a real racket as well. You know what, my tea tastes even nicer out of this mug. It's actually really nice being part of the kind of turning of the seasons in the farming calendar and seeing all these jobs happening. Kind of understanding a bit more about how it works, because I'm obviously now connected to these fields, and I want to know when they're being ploughed and when they're being planted, when they're being cropped. I feel like a bit like a seagull pouncing on a pouncing on a cropped field. Just had a really poor signal, but when I dug down, it was actually a pretty big target. It was this, which, as you'll all know by now, is one of the larger musket balls. It's from a brown bess musket, and it is big, and it's heavy as well, and you would not want to get hit with it. I can tell you that now. It's very weighty. So that's a nice find, isn't it? Well, it's been a while since I walked back through a Devon lane with a hammered coin in my pocket, and I have to say, I am absolutely thrilled. Honestly, I don't really know. Sometimes when I find things like that, it just blows me away. It keeps me going for months. So I'm very happy. Very glad you were here to see it come out of the ground. What a beaut. Absolute peach. Behind me is the coastline where I've been detecting and where I found that coin, and I thought it would be quite fun to bring you somewhere that I think will help to place the time that that coin was made. That white building that you can see in the foreground is a really ancient pub. The date on the front of it is 1336. It's exactly the same age as the coin I found. I thought it would be quite fun for us to go and have a drink in that pub. Take this coin back somewhere where it would once have been spent. At high tide, this causeway is completely covered by water, and the only way to get across here is by tractor. When you see there's a tractor behind me, it's on stilts and it drives right the way through the high tide. So there's the coin, Edward III, minted in London at the same time as this pub was being built. So let's go and have a drink here. I don't expect they'll accept this. I wouldn't give it them anyway. Brought this coin a couple of miles from where I found it. It's quite possible that this very coin may have been spent in this pub when it was in circulation in the 1300s, before it was lost in that ridge-and-furrow field. Finding objects like this also make you think about what was going on in England when this coin was in circulation. And as I said in the field, one of the really interesting things about this coin was that it was made during the time when the Black Death was prevalent. The next county along in Dorset was the first recorded case of the Black Death in 1348. So it's quite interesting to have found it on the coast, very close to where the Black Death entered England. I really like how my metal detecting finds take me on these adventures, finding out more about where I live, finding out more about history in England. And I love rooting my finds in places like this, like the Pilchard Inn, because to me it sets a context for a set of circumstances that people were living under in medieval England. It's a little piece of social history. Really like thinking about the human experience at the time when my finds were in circulation here. So I really hope you've enjoyed this story. Hope you've enjoyed coming to the sea with me, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. If you haven't already subscribed, you know what to do.